slightly different for me. That's a spicy horse. But yes, this is going to be very different. I am usually an RPG player. This is Alice. Madness Returns. I am going to be, apart from what my little test for this is, mostly blind. Well, actually completely blind after my initial test things. So, this is going to be very interesting for me. This game is the I believe it's the latest installment into the Alice series. I only know a bit of the backstory. I don't know anything about the actual game itself, so I will go into the sort of backstory. Everyone who... well, not everyone, but most people know about the story of Alice in Wonderland. No, and I'm not talking about the Disney version, the watered down version. I'm meaning the the very first idea of Alice in Wonderland. The dark history, the dark creation of a Wonderland, which is a small girl's mental world. Alice Liddell. She created Ed Wonderland in her mind, and it is basically a figment of her own imagination which she enters. Unfortunately, not everything is good if a young girl's psyche breaks, and due to some circumstances, a house fire in this case, she was sort of separated from her parents because they died in the house fire, and her sister was also, in there. And because of a few choice words that she said, she was put into an asylum, blaming her for the cause of the house fire and her fictional world of Wonderland. I believe she was 8 when Alice in Wonderland was first created. She is now 18. This is 2 years after American McGee's Alice, which is when she was taken out of asylum, and she is now in a sort of home for trying to forget what her past was, which is where we sort of come into the thing. I don't know completely everything, all the little bits that happen. Hopefully we'll get to know what exactly happens while we go through the game. But that's what I know about it, and this is where we go forward. Let's delete that. Yeah, because of the resolution changes, I think the screen went black there for a moment. But yeah, I've named it Poydrak after my own name, and it is 0% completed, playtime 0. So let us enter. Configuration. I am using a control pad. I am playing on the Steam version. There are a few versions of it. There's a PS3 version, I believe there's an Xbox version. I am using the Steam PC version. And I'm using a control pad, so should be interesting to use. I believe it's a bit easier to use than the keyboard as well. Audio settings all on max, and subtitles are on, so if you don't want to listen to what they're saying, well, you can read it instead. Game and data, we'll sort that out in a moment, and video, that's my resolution. Gamma is on 2, Really, it should be up much further than that, but it's a dark game, so I'm going to play it on a dark setting. And yeah, that should be fine. So, there is Alice, to the left there. I believe she is now 18, and we are going to be controlling her throughout the entire game. There are memories that we are trying to collect. We don't have anything yet because it's 0%, and there's extra content. You can read the previous history here, and if you want, so you don't have to go into this completely blind. It tell you about a few of the things. Rutledge she left Rutledge Asylum in November. So, and she's now in, I believe, can't actually remember what it's called, so we're just about to go and find out. Troubling visions, cutscenes, characters, theatricals, credits. So let's go in and actually check out the game. Select difficulty. Easy? No. Nightmare? Definitely not. What I'm going to be playing on is I might regret it, but I'm going to go hard. You can change the difficulty in the game, so if it does get a bit difficult, I will bite the bullet and go down to normal. I will not go easy at any point in this game, and Nightmare is just not going to happen. Gamma, that's fine. Vertical look, I'll have to check that in game, and we will start.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped. In my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly hurt. Call for a doctor!
She'll be alright.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. better now?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie. Your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
And I did say it was a bit dark, and yes, this game we are pretty much working with the shattered remains of Wonderland, and we control Alice, who might be a bit different from what you are normally used to, and I do need to change the configuration of that. So controls, is it? No, that's not it either. There, camera. There it is. Invert vertical look, there it is. So turn that on to that to on. And that should be a bit better for me. No, I don't want to return to the main menu. That's it. Anyways.
It smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Yeah, you do get a bit of interaction with the people.
We're bloomers.
It's sort of a orphanage that we're in at the moment. That's it, yeah. No, currently in an orphanage and trying to forget the past.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
Can't find the door for what? And there's the girls' room. And you can enter person camera mode by the right stick button. So you get to look around. Yeah. Don't really need to.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Yeah, Alice doesn't have a good outlook on her own situation right now.
Wasted doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
Yeah, she's not really happy. I do believe she's got a room around here somewhere.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Yeah.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
And photograph of the family. No message, no return address. So I wonder who gave that out. But that's Alice at the front there, with her sister behind and her parents. I believe her sister is called Elizabeth. And I believe all but Alice sort of died in the fire. So yeah, not the greatest of experience as a young girl.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
Yeah, she said something about her being the reason of the fire, or I believe it was her or her cat, and that put her into the asylum. But we are in London.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Yes, this is London. I believe the year is around about 1896 or 1886.
Killing me back. They call work noble, bastards.
And we've got the typical London banter, not wanting to do any work.
Can't come this way, love. Go round.
Okay.
Nice so thick you could build a flat on it.
If they ever complete the construction. They will. It just took a while to do things in the past.
Sideways, especially.
The thing I do like about this game, just from the first few bits, is the atmosphere. This is a very dreary industrial London, how it was. And the music is just...
You like Boccherini, Missy? How about Paganini?
It just fits there. And more of the orphan
She never
children.
work. Where's her plaque? Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped. Spiked, more like.
Yeah, more children, more orphans.
The Sandman's coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and the wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Interesting little poem. But yeah, this is... Hello. Whitechapel Market. So we are looking for the pharmacy.
Off, Missy. Move along.
You sound a bit drunk. So let's move off in the other direction. Yeah, the atmosphere just fits the mood of the game. Hello, little kitty there.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
I think we found a distraction from the pharmacy.
That'll teach him. Beat him good.
I think that person's done something wrong. So we're going to follow the cat. Yeah. Where is this cat leading us? Oh,
Now, where has that cat gone?
all living things die. Eventually, still, a creature remains. Things are always poignant. I guess you're talking about the skeleton here? Oh well. Back to following the cat. And we seem to be going into the slum district, even worse than it was before. And you might want to look into using a slightly bigger corset.
Like a real job, no changing nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah, we're into a bit of a dreary section of the area. Drunkards, broads.
concerning Jenny.
Alright, fuck you then. You can't fucking afford it anyway.
And quite the mouths on people. Where'd that cat go? Ah, there it is. Well, let's follow it along.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
With you, Alice, it's quite possible. But it's got very dark and there's no one around. This doesn't seem nice. Okay, what the... There's a few more than one.
The stars and garters. Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Interesting. I do sort of remember that one of the things that she was susceptible to in the asylum was a very great deal of bribery, of coercion and blackmail because of what she said, which sort of kept her in position, kept her there for the 10 years. It's possible that if she hadn't been said those things, she wouldn't have been even there. Coop is just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. And left trigger. I believe this will give us a little, industrial age London. Looks very much like the real thing. And this is what I mean by the atmosphere. It's so pertinent to the actual game. It's dull, it's dreary. Sort of like her mind at the moment.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. More mouths needs washing.
And I do believe we are now back in Wonderland. Bit of a change of appearance now, in both atmosphere and her looks.
Very upsetting journey, but I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
And yes, the Veil of Tears. We can now jump, which is actually quite helpful because I'm going to need that ability. I couldn't jump in the real world, well, London, but in Wonderland I can jump twice. I can actually jump a few times, I believe. But I think that might be a bit later. Anyways, that's all for now. Say hello to Wonderland again. And you can actually jump off the edge, actually, really. But what happens is nothing at the moment. You just get teleported back up. So, in Wonderland, Alice Madness returns. So, until next time, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.